A shift in power may be underway at City Hall. Myrtle Cole and Dwayne Crenshaw are campaigning to represent the citizens of southeastern part of San Diego. What voters may not know, they may be doing more than choosing their council District 4 representative.
Myrtle Cole, again, is a more liberal Democrat. She has the backing of organized labor. Mr. Crenshaw is oddly enough being backed by a Republican from the City Council, Mr. Faulkner, who may be hoping that if Mr. Crenshaw hits the council, Mr. Faulkner can actually get elected president.
The winning candidate will most likely choose next year's City Council president. The president has influence on issues affecting all San Diegans. The election is less than a week away on May 21st.
Yoga is an ancient ritual that has made its way to our modern society. Last month, hundreds of aspiring yogis got together to share their holistic lifestyles. Dallas Richter has more.
Strengthen from the ground up. Roll your inner thighs.
The practice of yoga is quickly rising as one of the most popular forms of fitness in San Diego and the rest of the country. In a society where everything is digitalized and processed, some people are becoming more interested in living consciously and holistically. Indie Yoga in Ocean Beach teamed up with Alternative Power Productions and the Madera Group to host a day of music, art, and yoga at Liberty Station. Five Elements Festival brought San Diegans together to practice yoga from the world's most renowned teachers and to explore the benefits of living consciously.
The exercise, the meditation, the healthy living, the eco-based thought, all that's included in yoga.
While the fundamentals of yoga may be a series of exercises and stretches, there is also a lifestyle that many practicing yogis adhere to.
It's just basically freeing your energy up so that you are able to do more good stuff for yourself.
The family-friendly event featured not just yoga, but artists, clothing vendors, hula hoop lessons, and a foam tank sponsored by Dr. Bronner's all-natural soap. As the sun set, the outdoor yoga studio turned into a dance floor. David Starfire, Govinda, Eli on the Grouch, and Zionai performed late into the night on a completely solar-powered stage. Everyone who attended left Liberty Station hoping for another Five Elements Festival next year. Dallas Richter, Newscene.
Wow, that sounds amazing. Indie Yoga is located in Ocean Beach and has a variety of classes for beginners to advanced yogis. For new members, the first week of yoga is free.
And in other extracurricular activities, the playoffs are underway with both basketball and hockey. Things are getting interesting. Charlie Viramontes is here to fill us in.
Thank you, Taylor. Thank you, Nate. The running of the Bulls, and I don't mean Spain, the Chicago Bulls taking on the Miami Heat. Game one of the series, Chicago played hard. Let's roll that video. Let's wait for that 1 second here so I can show you. They didn't play so hard in game two, but first quarter LeBron with the ball and Joakim Noah with a big hug. James not feeling the love. Joakim will later be ejected in the fourth quarter. With seconds left in the first, King James with the flip and the layup here. LeBron had a total of 19 points, 5 rebounds, and 9 assists in game two. More in the first half with LeBron's pass to D. Wade right here and the dunk. Wade would get his 15 points of the night. In the fourth quarter, Chris Berman, not in my house. The Heat flat out embarrassed the Bulls 115-78, evening out the series at 1 apiece. And now, game 5 between the Minnesota Wild and the Chicago Blackhawks. To the ice we go. Chicago trying to eliminate the Wild from the playoffs. To the first period, Jonathan Taves with a nice pass to Marion Holstead with the quick release, and Blackhawks take a 1-0 lead. After this, it just became a Chicago highlight reel. Second period, Marcus Kruger going around the net with the wraparound and takes it to the house. Blackhawks 2-0. So it became a goal right there. A goal coming up here, like I said, a highlight reel for the Chicago Blackhawks, giving its fans something to cheer about, especially a certain professor here at City College. The Blackhawks advancing to the Western Conference semifinals. Our next game goes to the Disney towns of Anaheim. The Detroit Red Wings taking on the Anaheim Ducks. Jimmy Howard looking for a win. Second period tied at 1. Detroit trying to pull away from Anaheim. Michael Samuelson getting the rebound and getting by Jonas Hiller, who was left flat-faced. Red Wings go up 2-1. The final seconds of the second period, Ducks on the power play. The captain, Ryan Getzlaf, into Wings territory and gets it in behind the net. The game would end up going into overtime at 2 apiece. Only 2 minutes into overtime, the Ducks with the puck and playing the board. Nick Bonino with the open net and the goal. If we look at that goal again, we can see the Wings just crashing down to the middle and leaving a man open. A dramatic finish, which gives the Ducks a 3-2 lead and try to close it out in Detroit tonight. Playoff hockey time. We go to the city, the St. Louis Blues taking on the Los Angeles Kings. The series tied up at 2 here. Both teams undefeated at home in this series. The Kings trying to change all that. Third period, both teams with 1 goal, with Kings on the power play. Kopitar, Jeff Carter with the goal here. The Blues, leaving Jeff Carter all alone, is able to get a second goal of the night. Kings go up 2-1. But with only 49 seconds left in the game and no goalie, the Blues win the faceoff. Alex Petrangelo with the wrister and gets behind Jonathan Quick. In sudden death overtime, Justin Williams up the left here, gives it to Kopitar to Slava Voinov for the shot and goal. Kings goalie Jonathan Quick with an impressive performance, saving 34 shots. The Kings take a 3-2 series lead and can wrap it up tonight at Staples Center. A very strange thing happened in Cleveland on Wednesday between the Oakland A's and the Indians. Top of the ninth, Indians leading 4-3 with 2 outs. Adam Rosales Capaya going deep way back, gone to center field. The problem is the call on the field is a double. Oakland A's manager Bob Melvin wants this reviewed. Clearly, with the instant replay, you can see the ball hitting the railing, making this a solo home run. Umpires take a look at the play and still call it a double. Bob Melvin is like, what? Kidding me? The ump, you are out of here, sir. Bases loaded and pitcher Chris Smith picks up the grounder for the final out. The Indians win it 4-3 with a very strange call. So Taylor and Tate, the Padres actually played today, and they're 3 games back, 3.5 games back. Sorry, that should be interesting to watch.
Yeah, well, let's see how they do. Thank you.
Thank you, Charlie. We'll be right back after the break.
You realize that 49 million Americans